Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity and practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, now so welcome back to Reframe Mindset podcast. My name is Colin Smith Brooks, and basically this episode, I guess this episode is a success story, for yeah, for two of our previous guests on the podcast. Yes, man. So recently, two of our guests has actually, you know, doing their thing, playing their instruments and whatnot. And trusting the process got them to partner up with one of our country's big artists, which is Coffee. And that opportunity allowed them to actually go to America and played on one of the biggest stage, one of the biggest festival. Well, yeah, well played. Yeah, they played. What do you call it? They were on the band. They were the instrumental players for Coffee and one of the biggest festival in America, Coachella. So damn, bro. Yeah, actually seeing that happen. And these are people that I knew from high school. Tried doing that. Actually did it and went to one of the biggest stage, played. Yeah, I have to give them props. And the good thing is, before they were big, I actually interviewed them, so their story about their rise to where they were before the big break. It was on the podcast, so that's some valuable jewels for when they get bigger and people want to talk about them. Can I say, the podcast got them first, the podcast got them first, yeah, man. So the two guests are named O'Keel McIntyre, otherwise known as Jack Keels, yeah, man. And the next one is O'Shane Love. So the two O'Keel was a trumpet player, did well, and the other one is a saxophone player. Yeah, man. So the interviews to both those episodes will be in the link below, and I don't have a link to the performance that Coffee did, but if you're um American listener, you're supposed to know, or maybe more likely have watched Coachella, saw Coffee performance. You'd have it's the if you have seen the trumpet player and the saxophone player. Yeah, those are the two and that I interviewed. Yeah, so it's just a small brag. me take Not me taking credit for them success, but actually seeing it actually happen. I be like, damn, bro. Damn. It dreams can come true, bro. It's it got me excited, man. It got me excited, bro. That things can happen. So that's it for this episode. I don't know. Look for the next episode. Or as I mentioned before, the link to their interviews will be in the description. So if you want to check it out, or I mentioned their name, so you can just search back if you don't want to look at it. Click the link. Their name is Oki McIntyre and O'Shane Love. So just scroll back to scroll down and you will see the interview with their name on it. So that's it for this episode, and I look forward for the next episode. Well, this is the end of the episode.
Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
That is a nice funny episode we're going to talk about. I see this meme, basically where it's like the topic is what do we learn in organic chemistry class, and it's like a pie chart. And basically it's split up in different percentages, and it's like a certain section of it says okay, different reactions. Next section says poisonous chemicals, and next section says something else. But majority of the pie chart is learning how to draw hexagons. Cause that's what majority of what you do in organic chemistry. Just draw hexagon has they call it carbohydrate bonds or something like that. So that kind of brought me back to high school again. High school again, maybe